everyone, I'm Leaf, and I've been doing art here on YouTube for exactly 1 year. Today is officially my channel anniversary, and in that year I have made nearly 40 videos. So I thought it could be fun to rank every single video I've ever made to see how much I've improved in my first year here on YouTube. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching and sticking with me over this past year. And without further ado, let's go rank some videos. And first off, starting strong, we have my first ever video. And this video was very interesting. As you know, or maybe you don't, I'm an art channel, mostly character design, and my first video was not that. I was crocheting the knight from Hollow Knight into a plushie and just talking about some of my plans for the channel. And at that time that included crocheting, making dolls, maybe learning how to sew, learning how to 3D model. I can't remember, but I don't think I mentioned drawing and character design at all in that entire video, which is hilarious because that is all I do now. So I can't say my predictions were the most accurate. First of all, the voice recording is so quiet and you can hear me like nervously twitching and rubbing my arms. I think is really funny. I was so nervous to record. I recorded it on my voice memos app on my phone and then used CapCut on my computer to edit the video. And it's like janky in such like a fun way. This one was fun to see just how like different my channel direction ended up going from what I originally thought. All that being said, in terms of like in an actual video and in comparison to everything else, it's my first video. I gotta put it in F tier. Alright, next up we have how to design appealing characters. And this is my one and only tutorial video on the entire channel. I know you guys have been asking for tutorials, but I'm scared of them. So this video was actually a landmark in quite a few ways for my channel. It really is like the early stages of what I consider my typical video to be like now. It was the first time my old PNG YouTuber ever appeared. She's a little cutie. I like her. This video was also the first one where I bought a microphone, started screen recording and doing editing in DaVinci Resolve, which is the program I still use right now. And another thing is I didn't edit the time-lapse at all. I know you guys love all my zooming in and out, flipping my canvas, but the amount of that I cut out of my videos is insane. I do not understand. I think I blank out when I'm drawing because I do not physically remember flipping my canvas, zooming in and out so much. I do it all of the time, and now I go back and I cut out those parts out because I don't want to give any of you guys seizures when watching my video. So if you want to see unfiltered, my pure start to finish drawing process, you can watch that if you want to. I wouldn't advise it, especially if you have problems with eye strain or epilepsy. It's just fun going back and seeing how I did that. And now that I have talked fully about this video, I still think it's worth a watch, just with all the caveats that it was my second ever video on the channel. But for a second video, I think it was pretty good. There's still a lot you can glean off of this video if you want to. A couple quick tips and tricks for when designing your own characters. And for that, like, this is probably my most educational video because I was actually trying to teach. So, it's probably a B or A tier. The only problem is, okay, I would put it in A tier. But the actual art I made in that video, along with some of the visuals, I think, especially the art, I think it's kind of ugly. So I'm going to put it in B tier. And next, we have my first Blender video, where I was modeling a low poly version of my character Marin. This video was actually so much fun to make, and I think the end result is adorable. I would put it in S tier because I think this video is so much fun, but I'm gonna have to put it in A tier because if any of you watch this video, you know that all of my voiceover for some reason is only playing in the left ear. It would be S tier if it didn't sound like I was just whispering into your left ear the entire video. One, I recommend taking out your headphones and just listening through your speakers. Trust me, it will be a much more pleasant experience. And if any of you are trying to get into video editing, just a quick tip, make sure to set your voice over to mono instead of stereo and you'll never have this problem. But I still like the video and I think it's really fun, and it was actually my first video to ever get any good numbers. I think it got 10k views when I posted it, and for being my third video on the channel, that is quite the feat. So I think it is a really good video, and it would be S tier if it weren't for the audio issues. Okay, next up on the tier list, we have my 2 Artfight videos from last year, and I'm gonna bundle them together a little bit because obviously they're both Artfight videos, they're pretty similar. But some noteworthy things from these videos. In this first one, this was one of the 3 videos on my channel where I actually crochet something, and I still absolutely love the doll I made in that video. I think it was so cute. This video also has the record for the longest video on my channel, hitting a nice 50 minutes. So bit of a longer one. Nowadays, I try to keep my videos between 15 and 30 minutes. If it exceeds 30 minutes, I feel like it's too long. If it's below 15 minutes, I think it's too short. And my ideal number is like 24 minutes. I think that is a very nice length for the type of videos that I do. Another fun thing about this Artfight video is I was trying a different drawing challenge for each of the drawings. So I ended up with some pretty unique pieces. I like how they all turned out very different from what I do now. And with all that being said, I think this video is gonna end up in B tier. I think it was really fun. I liked it. I just can't reconcile with the fact that it is 50 minutes long. It was only 3 drawings. It did not have to take that long. Oh, and I forgot to say, this is the first time secret messages have ever shown up in one of my videos. Speaking of secret messages, this is the earliest I'm going to do a secret message, but if you're hearing this, put a green check mark emoji in your comments. Let's do that one. It shows me that you're paying attention. And now that the secret message is over, this video was actually the first time I ever tried out my current rendering style with the round mixing brush, which I use for practically all of my drawings. I know you guys are curious about the brushes I use, so it's just that one. Also, another fun thing about this video is I was talking while drawing for both the pieces. Usually I do voiceovers afterwards, but I was talking and editing around that for this video, and honestly, it was pretty entertaining. The only thing with these old videos is I talked so slowly, so I think I'm gonna put this in A tier. If I talk just a little bit faster, I might put it in S tier, but I feel like I need a really goated video to be in S tier. Next up, we have this video, which is the closest thing on my channel to a filler episode. This one was really funny, but the artwork in this video is so unserious, and I think I'm gonna have to put it in D tier. So I think it's a fun little short watch, but there is nothing important about this video. I don't think, yeah. And I also have just always disliked this thumbnail, so I'm gonna have to put the K-pop Demon Hunters video in D tier. I'm sure most of you don't even know this video existed. Next up on the list, we have my making Hezi in 3D video. And we're just gonna go right off the bat, and I'm gonna put this guy up in S tier. And it's not just because that video took me 30 hours to make. I think this video is super entertaining, and I love the model I made. It doesn't look that much like Hezi, but it definitely made me laugh when I was done with it. I'm gonna put it in S tier. It's just, I like it. I would definitely recommend this one, and I think it was really fun. Up next, in stark contrast, we have my redrawing AI art video, a canon event for any art channel, and I'm gonna have to drop this one in C tier. I like the art I made in this video, but due to the nature, I feel like the characters were kind of uninspired. especially my shark girl. I think she's cute, but she needs a lot more work to become a character I actually enjoy. On the opposite hand, I think Prince is super cute, and I do love his design, even though he kind of just looks like a bootleg Genshin Impact character. But with the topic not being that interesting, and with the art in that video I'm not the proudest of, I think this is just a typical straight C tier. I think this is the most average any of my videos get. Alright, and now we have a very special video. It is the first for many things on the channel. It is my one and only gaming video, as well as the only video that my friend Arlyn shows up in, as well as being the least viewed video on my channel. Everyone give it a round of applause. So many awards for this guy. Even though it is my least viewed video, I love it so much. This was my first time ever playing Silksong once it came out, and the whole premise of the video was every time I died I had to draw the enemy that killed me as a person. And this is where it's getting complicated, because personally this video is an S tier video for me, because I had just this was probably the funnest time I've had recording a video. It was just me gaming and doing little sketches. But the problem is my drawings in this video are really bad. The actual designs I came up with are truly nothing like I've ever done before. I'm gonna have to put in B tier. I 100% blame Arlyn for the fact that this video isn't the least viewed on my channel. So next up we have my fan art video. This video was so just purely for me. Every single piece I still love looking at. I don't think I drew a bad drawing in this video. It's fan art. I always go so over the top when I do fan art because I'm just a fan of these games. And I don't know if you guys have seen my Instagram, but I still have the Cookie Run piece pinned on my profile. It is the most detailed thing I have ever drawn on the channel, period. So I'm gonna put this one in S tier, both for the how much enjoyment I found in this video and the artwork I put in this video. I think it's just one of my better ones, and I can totally see these two being on the same layer together because this video was just awesome. And next we have another fan art video because, as you can probably tell, when Silksong first came out, it became my entire existence. And it still is. Me and Arlyn do bingo races all the time on Silksong. It's the most fun thing ever. So I had to dedicate an entire video to making character designs for them and drawing this little scene. In the video, I drew Hornet, Sherma, and Lace. This one was crazy because to this day, these are my most viewed drawings ever. This is the first time anything I've ever created has gotten over 100,000 views. And not the video itself, but on my Instagram, these guys super popped off. And I'm just so happy with it because I was really proud. This drawing that I made in my video is still my home screen. And I don't know, it just has such a special place in my memory. I think I'm gonna have to put this one in S tier too. Well, even after saying that, maybe not S tier, maybe A tier. Yeah, I'm thinking about switching this one to C tier maybe, because I feel like this is a better video than this one. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna knock this one down a little bit. Next up, we have my 3 art challenge video. I think I called it something like, don't know what to draw? I got you. And it's just me doing a couple art challenges. I remember in the video doing a lot of changing of the actual recording style. I think for each of the 3 drawings I did a different time-lapse style. It was just one of those ways to experiment with my videos and find out what I actually liked to do regarding my filming style. And because of that, it's a little inconsistent, obviously, because I'm using different styles. But with a lot of my early videos, it really is just experimenting with seeing what works, what doesn't. I think this video is a solid B tier. Definitely above these. Okay, I'm gonna have to change something again. You know what? I'm gonna put this one above this one and then put this one in B tier. Both of my Artfight videos can be in B tier then. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to mention, this video is actually where my current Sona was born. the first time has ever shown up on the channel. So actually, this video is getting top 8 tier. I just love the way my new Sona looks, and even though it's technically less expressive than my old Sona, I think it's more expressive. And next up, we have the biggest milestone for this channel. This video popped off so incredibly hard. I'm sure most of you who are watching right now are probably from this exact video. It is my first pause challenge video, which has since become one of your guys' favorite series on my channel, and one of my favorite series as well. The absolute legends Alicia and Nyx were born in this video, and you just know I have to put this at the top of S tier. Not just because it is the most popular video on my channel, but it is definitely one of the best videos I have ever created, and I still love it so much to this day. So it's going top of S tier, and I don't think any of these videos are gonna surpass that. And then we have the Q&A video. This video, I'm just gonna put it D tier because I don't think it's a bad video, but it's a Q&A, and because of that, I think it's a little bit more boring. If you guys want to learn a little bit more about me, you can always go watch it. And I think the art I made was super cute in that video. It's one of the only times I've actually just drawn my Sona for an illustration instead of some other characters. Because it's just a Q&A, I'm gonna put a D tier because I don't find those videos that interesting. Now we have a very different video from the last one. I think this is the only time I've ever tried to draw in a different style on this channel. And it was my drawing in the Pokemon art style video. While this was a really fun challenge, and I think I did a pretty good job, I'm just gonna have to put it in C tier. Very run-of-the-mill, but still pretty good if you ask me. And next we have drawing your characters. I don't do this nearly enough, but this was one of the videos where I actually drew your guys' OCs for once. And this was the third and final time I have ever crocheted on this channel, and it was super rewarding because I actually was able to ship this plushie out to the owner of the character, and they loved it a lot, so that was really fun. I've got to do that again. Where should this go on the tier list? I think I'm gonna put this one maybe the bottom of B tier. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna put it at the top of B tier. I think it is better than my Artfight videos. And now we have my second ever pause challenge video, and I can't put it at S tier because I love Cece's design, but I think we named her Melanie. Melanie, I don't like her design, so I'm gonna keep it in A tier because I still think it is a really good video. But if it was like Cece and another design I absolutely loved, then maybe it could be the top of A tier. But as it stands, I think I'm gonna have to put it at the bottom just because Melanie's design I feel like is, for my more recent designs, it's pretty bad. And now we have the first ever video with my sister, Aurum. This video was a little challenge that we did where we had to draw a character and then guess what that character was. I did not realize how terrible my mic quality was in this specific video. I still, to this day, have no idea why my mic was so incredibly fried in this video. But that being said, this was a really fun video to film. Obviously, all of my videos with my siblings are so incredibly fun to draw, but since our art in this video was straight booty is all I'm saying. Like, both of our drawings were like really bad. Like, it's kind of horrible. So on the art side of things, I think this has to go in C tier, bottom of C tier, if not D tier, if not F tier for the actual art, because the art is actually terrible. It was so much fun, and I think it's really funny, so I'm gonna make it the top of C tier instead. And then we have my trading cards video, which I wanted to turn into a series, but I actually haven't drawn any more. So tell me if you want to see another one of these. I love the art I made in these videos. I think the trading cards all look really good, and it's still my favorite drawing of Aurora I have ever done. But Caspian and Shadow in this video turned out a little uglier than I was hoping for. Enzo kind of evens that out. So this one I think is going to go in B tier, and I'm going to put it above the drawing your characters video. Well, but the crochet doll changes everything. I'm gonna put it behind it because I think the doll really does add a lot to that video that this one doesn't have. And we have this absolutely legendary video with my two siblings where we drew Spade, my little sister's OC. And I like the art I did in this video, and my sister Aurum really likes the art she did in this video. And I just think it's funny. I love recording with my little sister, Lulu. She is so funny. Oh my gosh. Every video I record with her, it is just so much fun and genuinely the funniest stuff ever. So this one has to be an A tier. I'm going to put it above. And then the drawing YouTubers OC's video. I'm very conflicted about this one because this is another like pure fan art just for me type video, because there are so many lovely creators on this platform that make such good characters and I never really have the time to draw them. So this video was me finding the time to draw them. You can find a theme. Lots of my videos are just, I want to draw something, but I don't have the time to draw something if I don't make it a video, so I turn it into a video anyway. And this is 100% one of those videos. Overall, I think it's pretty forgetful in the realm of my videos. I'm going to put it in C tier, but the color palette challenge video, which is next on the list. This is the first time out of all of my videos I actually started doing concept art, which is crazy because I've always considered myself a little bit of a concept artist, but this was my first time ever showing that full process, and I kind of disguised that in a color palette challenge. The two characters I made in this video were Scavenger and Mage, and I love those two characters so much. This, in combination with my pause art challenges, really set the path that my YouTube channel was going to be mostly a character creation channel. I love creating characters, and you guys love seeing that. I have to put... No, I can't. I was going to put it in S tier, but I feel like my other color palette challenge video is better than this one. So I have to put this one in A tier, because I need to keep this tier kind of empty. But good news, we are definitely not adding to those tiers because next up is the speed challenge. I am so sad, but I'm gonna have to put this one in F tier above my first video. But this was one where I was trying to do like a speed challenge, like drawing my characters in under a certain amount of time. And so other than my drawing of Aurora in this video, every other one I think is absolute garbage. This video, it was definitely a challenge, and the thumbnail I hate. Every time I look at it, I feel bugs crawling on my skin, bro. Something about this thumbnail just aches me out, and I don't know what. I would not recommend watching this video. Like, once we pass into D and F tier, these are videos I actively recommend you do not watch. So maybe don't touch these four, and this one's definitely going in F tier. But opposed to that, next we have the Instagram character design challenge video, and I drew this spirit and this merman in this video, which I still don't have names for, by the way. I need to go back and look through that comment section and pick some names out for these guys. I think these are two of some of my most unique things I've ever designed on this channel, especially the spirit girl. Oh my, these designs are so good, but are they S tier good? That's the thing. Guys, I'm sorry, there's gonna be too much videos in S tier, but I truly think this is an S tier video. I love these two characters, and I think this video is pretty entertaining, so I'm gonna put an S tier. And then we have this one, my birthday special video, where I drew every single character I have ever designed on one canvas. I personally really enjoy this video, and if you're curious about learning about any of my characters, it's kind of like this whole video is an elevator pitch where I give like a 30-second description of each of my characters and a little bit about the world they come from while I draw them. And because of that, I want to put this higher on the list. But the art itself, while I like it, I think I could have definitely done a better composition. I didn't spend enough time on the base sketch of the drawing, and because of that, I think it kind of got really muddy and confusing. But like, I drew all my characters in that video, and you guys know just how much I love my characters, so this was definitely a win. But I I think this is a solid B tier video, but like upper B tier. And then we have this one. This one is so funny. Oh my gosh. This is me and my sister, Lulu, or Kenzie, drew a character from the same prompt. And I don't know what she was on in this video, but she was so hilarious. I designed this character, Fina, in this video, and I really like the way Fina looks. I need to find a way to finesse her into an actual story because she's so good, and this video gets the award for the best braid I have ever drawn in my life. Fina's braid looks so good in that video, and I will never be able to capture what I did there. And just the combination of my sister and how much I actually like my own drawing. So I'm gonna put this, I think it goes above Scavenger and Mage. Just this whole video is so entertaining and I love it. Now we have, once again, just straight up drawing my OCs because I can't help myself and I love my characters. And I'm really happy. This video did a lot better than I thought it was gonna do. I made my current Minecraft skin in that video, and I still love my Minecraft skin. And I got to draw my main four, who I never get to draw together. I had so much fun with that. And also Asher. Asher's second ever appearance on the channel, where he actually got a full design. I still need to work on his. This video, this is feeling like a very B tier video as well. I think the art in it is really nice and I had a fun time, but I don't know if the art in this video is as good as some of the stuff in my A tier. But I think it's a better OC video than this one. So that is so conflicting to me. The more I look at it, the more I want to put this in B tier. But if I put this in B tier, I feel like I should put this one in B tier. But I think this one's better than this one. I can't deal with tier lists. This is so incredibly difficult. This video is definitely not better than some of these. Okay, I'm going to put this at the top of B tier. And I'm going to move this one down here. Because this is definitely a better video than this one. I think I like that ranking a little bit more. Then we have this one where I drew a couple of my characters as these 3D trading cards, which I love. I put them on my wall, and Scavenger will not stick to my wall. I have put so much tape, double-sided tape. I think I'm gonna have to resort to push pinning him into the wall, but I don't want to put a hole in my wall and the actual card. So right now he's just sitting on my desk. I tested out these new markers and I really liked the markers in this video. I'm not gonna put it in D or F tier because I would recommend watching this one, but I think I will put it here. That seems really right for this concept. Yes, that's good. I like that. Okay, and when I was talking about not wanting to put this one in S tier because I like one of my other ones better, this is the one I'm talking about. I love the characters I designed in this video, and I think it is pretty entertaining. And I believe this is my first ever sponsored video. So it was a huge milestone for me. First time I ever got paid for my work on this platform, and because of that I have to put an S here. But I'm gonna do it like this. The effort I put into this video specifically, I think makes it better than this one, but I like the characters I designed in this one better than this one. So I think that's a solid ranking for those videos. But now I'm questioning if I want to put this one in S tier. Like, I like the designs, but I don't think it is in leagues with these videos. Okay, I'm gonna put this one in A tier, top of A tier, actually. And okay, desert outfit video, where I designed the desert outfits for Aurum and Hezi, their Navita outfits. This is another more concept arty drawing my OCs video. I don't like the way I drew Hezi in this video, but Hezi is such like a gambling character to me. Like, it is a total mix-up whether I draw Hezi the way I want or the way I don't. I don't know what about him. He is just hard for me to nail, which is crazy because I think he is my second most drawn character behind Aurum. So it's crazy to me that I still don't get him right. But I think this one will go in B tier because there's nothing really super special about it. But I like how it turned out and I like the outfits I made. and I get to draw my characters, which is a huge plus. So I will put it in B tier. Okay. Wow, this one I am so conflicted on. This is the one where me and my friend Tina, who has only shown up on this channel once, she's been like my best friend forever. So I was so happy to have her on the channel. She is, I think, my most artistic friend by far. And so having an actual real life other artist on this channel was really fun. The thing is, I like one of the cards I made, the one with the goddess on it, I like a lot more than the other one I did, because the other one I did I think is just straight booty cheeks. Like, I hate the other card I made, and the ones Tina made were really cute, and I think we were pretty fun in this video, but I feel like I can't give it higher than C tier, so I'm gonna put it at the top of C tier, and that feels kind of right. All right, this one, I don't know if any of you have watched this video, but it's me making my YouTuber remix Sona for my live streams. By the way, if you're wondering where the live streams have went, it's not because I don't still want to live stream. It's because my internet has been slowly declining for some reason. And right now I cannot connect to the internet for more than 5 minutes without it dropping. As soon as it does get fixed, I will let you know, because I would love to stream Artfight and just have us all attacking the same person at the same time. That would be so much fun. But currently, my internet cannot handle that kind of thing. So, unfortunately, my PNG tuber is slowly gaining dust in my files on my computer because I cannot use her currently. But that being said, this video was hilarious to film. I had so much fun trying to get PNG Tuber Remix to work, and I think this is a A tier video. It's so funny because since I am in the character design niche, any video I do that isn't directly just a character design challenge usually doesn't get that many views, but I don't care. I had so much fun during this one, and I think it was an amazing video. All right. This one, so good. This one was celebrating 10,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for that, by the way. I would love to do this more, drawing your characters from description. So, who knows? Maybe a video like that will come up. Y'all submitted so many characters, and I was so bummed that I could only draw 2 of them. But the art in this video, I think, is some of the best character design work I have ever done. And honestly, I'm gonna have to put this video, I would say S tier, but I don't think it is as special as my S tier videos. So I'm gonna put it in A tier. It's just, where do I want to put it? I think I'm gonna put it here. Actually, I'm gonna put it here. Okay. I have mixed emotions about the pastel marker video. I think this video is hilarious because of my little sister once again making an appearance. She drew Charlie from Hazbin Hotel, and that was cracking me up the whole time. But I feel like my art of Enzo from that video is, I think it's my best marker drawing I've ever done, but that's because I've only done like 2 marker drawings ever. I still would recommend watching it, so I'm not gonna put it in D tier, but I think I'm gonna put it here, because it's only 1 drawing and it's a headshot, so I'm gonna put it there. Alright, and then this is a pretty meta video. It's drawing my concept art from other videos as their own character. And I said this in the video, I made this video solely for the purpose of, I have such a terrible time letting go of ideas, and I genuinely love some of the concept art I've made for past videos that I couldn't turn into characters. So this was a way for me to reuse those old concepts and flesh them out to be what I thought they could be originally. And the art in this video is, like, I was so proud of it, especially Serene, who is the water knight. Just having to draw both glass and water in the same drawing was really stretching some of my rendering capabilities. At any time I am able to like work out my art muscles, I am so happy. So I'm putting this one in S tier, and I think it deserves it. Alright, and then we have another Instagram character video. And once again, mixed emotions on this one in particular because I love Peggy. I had such incredible luck when I was drawing Peggy's options, and I was so stoked. But then we have Mio. Mio is the first one I designed in that video, and I think they're super cool, but my drawing of them, I think, is not a good representation of the design I had in my head. Like, this is the design I was thinking about, but the way I drew their face kind of puts me off. I don't draw children very often, and I was trying to draw a kid, but I think I need to rework it. I really do want to draw Mio again, and so I am gonna have to put Mio and Peggy in B tier. And then we have drawing my sci-fi play Dr. OCs. This one I actually explained some of the lore and stuff, and I finally have full designs for Enzo and Bonnie. For the longest time, I've just had their typical mask on designs designed, but I was actually able to draw their faces and their hair, and because of that, I really love this video. I think this art came out great, and I was able to really nail down my ref sheet style for this coming art fight. Top of C tier. Maybe. This one could very easily be in B tier. Okay, yeah. I'm iffy on this one, but I think this one is gonna be top of C tier. Alright, and the last one on our list is the last video where I redrew over a screenshot and drew my characters into it. Currently, as I am filming this video, this one is kind of flopping, which is sad because I think this is a great video and I really enjoyed making it. But as you've heard throughout this tier list, that's how I feel about all my videos. So I think the art I made in this video is one that I'm proud of all of my drawings, but I'm never like ecstatic about my drawings. But this one I set as my wallpaper and stuff, and I think it's top of A tier. Okay, I could just be biased because I just released this video, but I think this one is better than this one, and because it's not a character design video, I think that's why it's not doing as well. But I love it, and I highly recommend you give it a watch. I think it's just such a fun video. Anytime I can play games within a video, I find it so much fun. So I had a really good time. But now that we have everything placed, I'm wondering if I should rearrange anything. We have so much stuff in A tier. I think I'm gonna move these two down to B tier. I don't think these two are on the same level as some of my stuff in A tier. And so because of that, I'm gonna move these two down. Other than that, I think everything's pretty good. There's nothing I'm looking at that is... Okay, I'm gonna move this one a lot higher, like here, because of my sister and how funny she is. I think this one is more entertaining to watch. Okay, wait, maybe like that. This one is definitely more entertaining to watch than these, but the art in this one is way better than this one. So, okay, I think this is my final tier list. There's definitely some things that can move around a little bit more, but I'm just so indecisive about my video rankings because obviously I pour so much of my time and effort into these videos that it's hard for me to look at them in an unbiased way. So let me know if you agree or disagree with these rankings. And this is my channel anniversary, so I just want to say thank you guys so much for the incredible first year of my channel. I have grown so much in my art and in my content creation over this year, and I'm just so excited to see where this next year takes me. This channel grew so much bigger than I thought it would in the first year, and I'm just so happy that you guys enjoy my art and enjoy me as a person. I hope that I am able to encourage you in the future as much as I've encouraged you in the past. It brings me so much joy knowing that you guys can take inspiration from my art. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's completely not even close to anything I have done on this channel, but I hope it was fun for you guys to look back on how this year has gone with me. And it was so fun to just rewatch my old videos and just see how much we've improved since the start of this channel. I might make this a yearly tradition. I found it super fun. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.